decide to shoot a guy like John Newcomb, I packed my Canon AE-1 with several lenses. About all you do is focus and click.
The surprisingly affordable Canon AE-1. So advanced, it's simple.
Hello, today I am here to talk about a camera that I got in the past spring, and this is a Canon AE-1. This is a SLR. This camera was released in 1976. So yeah, I'm just here to talk about this particular camera and its quirky features and some of the history behind Canon and pretty much the history behind this camera itself too. So hopefully we'll be learning something today with this camera and pretty much the history behind photography itself. So firstly, I've done some research on this camera, and apparently this was the first camera in Canon's A series back in the 70s and 80s, alongside their other A cameras such as the AT1, the A1, the AV1, the AE1 program, and the AL1. And other models came in black, but those were less common than the gray frame ones that the one I have right here. So during the 70s and 80s, Canon were in a battle of their own, pretty much in a competition of other camera companies such as Minolta, Olympus, Nikon, and Pentax, and they were in their own little war. Fortunately enough for Canon, this camera was pretty much their most successful camera at the time, selling 5.7 million units, which is utterly diabolical. And it was enough history with this camera. I guess I'll talk about a bit this camera itself. I bought this camera in late spring, I believe, and I've had it for kind of a funny story. When I got this camera, I bought it nearby in town with I was just chatting up with some garage sale people, and I told them that I'm a photographer, and surprisingly did some negotiation and got this camera for $50. Apparently the lady that I was talking to, she had this camera in her closet for like 30 years. Surprisingly in really good shape, actually. During the time when this camera came out, they were advertising it as a more user-friendly camera with capabilities that can appease to professional photographers, such as you can manually focus and manually set your ISO to. And I can definitely see the resemblance of it's pretty easy to use. There is a lock here that you can just, if you don't want to accidentally take a picture, you can just slide this little tab up here, and then if you want to take a picture, you can just, and there we go, it's locked and loaded. By the way, when I bought this camera, I didn't know jack shit about SLRs, so this is pretty much my first shot at 35mm film, which, don't get me wrong, is really fun. I mean, I got my first photos recently, and they looked absolutely incredible. It looked like I just traveled back in time and just took pictures with this, and it's pretty much just a glimpse of the past, so it was really cool. So this camera is pretty much made of some metals, but most of the frame is made of a special polymer. The top frame here. So apparently what they managed to do is that they coated the polymer with a special type of paint that they can make it look and feel like metal. And apparently the bottom plate is made of brass, which they also coated with a special type of paint. I have no idea what it is, but this feels definitely more metal-y, I guess you would say, more metallic. Anyways, to load this thing, all you need to do is just pull up this tab here. Now it's open here. I got some film here. I remember buying film for the first time. I'm like, I never really thought I would load up an SLR for never, because I mostly, like all of us, we started off with digital. So I actually started off with a DSLR. There we go. And then now I can just roll up the film to hopefully get it in its teeth. It's definitely tricky loading up these guys. I can't imagine being a sports photographer back then. Just okay, now it's loaded with film, so it's pretty much ready to go. Also, the lens is interchangeable. It uses the Canon FD breech lock lens. I will say, I guess as one of the cons of these lenses, it's really tough to get these off. For some reason, they made it like almost like you can't take it off. You have to put some manpower to kind of twist these off. I'll just give a little demonstration. So you just push this tab down. You need to twist to the left. There we go. See, there we go, it's fine. And you can see the inside of this too. There's the mirror there. Dust can easily get inside these things, so once in a while I'll just have to get like a little air spray or something to just kind of spray out the little dust. So also, the lens is in really good condition. There's just minor scratches on the lens themselves, but it doesn't really affect the image quality. Again, the pictures look incredible. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. And then if I want to put it back in, I could just align the red dot to the middle, and then if you can just, there we go, it's Yeah, there we go. It's kind of scary. So taking photos is actually quite easy too. All you need to do is just focus and then just snap my picture and then use the lever here to just wind up another shot. Other competitors for this camera were the Minolta X700. I know that one was really popular. The Nikon FE, the Pentax ME Super, and the Olympus OM2. I believe anyways. Those are really popular cameras, and these cameras were also popular with taking shooting sports. I know a lot of, for some reason, the only commercials available on YouTube were of tennis. So I guess people just like shooting pictures of tennis, I guess. So, and also motorsports were a big thing during the 70s and 80s with rally, Le Mans. But other than that, I didn't really want this video to be too long. I just want to give my thoughts and my impressions on the Canon AE-1. This is an incredible still working camera. If you find a camera like this for like cheap, definitely get it. It'll definitely be worth your time. Film is really easy to find. You can just order some online for yourself. Anyways, thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this little history dive behind the camera itself, and maybe I'll make some more camera videos in the future if you like it. Other than that, see you later.